To start using CQC Toolkit 2, click the icon on your desktop to start the login process. Enter your email address in the top line and then your password in the bottom line. If for whatever reason you've forgotten your password or you need to reset the password, click this button here and you'll receive a reset confirmation email from the Compliance Manager email address. When your password has been entered, click the login button and you will proceed to the user profile screen. The first screen you'll get once logging into the toolkit will be the user profile screen, and you can see it's very different from the old version of the toolkit. On the left hand side you have a number of options, and on the right hand side you have something called a message center. Now the options on the left hand side, the first one will tell you where your practice is located, and if you have a number of practices located that you work with within this toolkit, you'll be able to choose from whichever one that you need to look at. The next option will be the address details, so that will be the address details for the practice you have selected. And the message center will allow you to send messages to the users with this toolkit from this option here. You can enter a subject line and then enter the message details, and if you want them to receive an email to notify them there is a message within the toolkit, then you can tick this option here. And these messages will appear on the right hand side when that person logs into the toolkit. Now the next option is the product access. Now this tells you what access you have to the sections within the toolkit. Now you can see you've got options to access the CQC toolkit, and we have an active subscription as a user. Anything where you don't have access or you haven't subscribed is in red and no access. And you'll see the lower sections here, you have the practice setup all the way down to the product help and user profiles, and we have access to those as a user. And if you need to change your passwords while you're within the toolkit, then you'll be able to do that from this section here. Simply enter in your current password, and you can see we have some guidance on what your new password should look like. So a minimum of 6 characters, a maximum of 8, and it should have at least one number, at least one uppercase character, and at least one lowercase character. So if we follow those rules and enter in a new password and then re-enter it, and you can see there it gives us the option now to change that password.